Hi guys, Freddy here, welcome back to the desktop for another retro RPG. And this week I would like to present this, the Advanced Dungeons & Dragons Forgotten Realms City System, for use with the Forgotten Realms fantasy world. This is a 1988 release, which makes it 1 year before Advanced Dungeons & Dragons 2nd edition. Now, I bought this totally by mistake back in the day, because what I thought when it said it was a city system was it was going to be a set of rules and ideas for making up cities and towns. And I liked that idea. What I wanted was a box set which would give me ideas, which would give me pre-built buildings, which I could throw in, oh, this is the plan of a tavern that you've just wandered into, etc., etc. But this is not what this is. This is basically the Waterdeep campaign maps. There's some background information in here, and there's a whole load of maps. But let's go to the back cover. As you can see, it's quite a chunky box. Waterdeep, City of Splendors. The Forgotten Realms city system. It is called the City of Splendors. Waterdeep, most populous and powerful of the cities of the north, is a city of wealth, adventure, and danger. More men have died in its tap rooms and bars than in all of the sieges of Dragonspear Castle. Success and death lurk in its shadow entranceways and dimly lit streets. Come explore the greatest city of the realms in this incredible new box set, dealing with urban fantasy adventures. Waterdeep is detailed in no less than 10 expanded maps, embellished with typical building interiors suitable for use in any campaign setting. In addition, full-size poster of Waterdeep is provided, along with grand-scale 3-dimensional map of Castle Waterdeep, hub of the city's government. In addition to all those maps, a 32-page city system booklet provides encounters and city scenes, special features and details of Waterdeep, and methods for creating types of buildings in moments and filling the pockets of those unfortunate enough to get in player character's way. Designed for use with Waterdeep, these new features are suitable for use anywhere in the Forgotten Realms. It's all here, all you add is your imagination. Now, I suppose you could adapt it to other things, but basically this is Waterdeep. That's what most of the pages got. So let's open the box. And inside we have a 32-page, did they say, guidebook, which we'll go through in a few moments. We have a map of Waterdeep, which is very large. Let's open it all out. The Waterdeep City of Splendors. But while being very pretty, that map is pretty useless, because you cannot point out to anywhere and say, oh, you go to this tavern. It's a nice thing to put up on your wall if you've got a games room where you decorate it and your campaigns can be based out of Waterdeep. It's pretty, but it's not really a map. So let's put that away. And then we have another map. A 3-dimensional map of Castle Waterdeep. As you can see, I'm having difficulty getting it all in shot, but it details all the levels, has nice plans, and then we're on to the city itself, and this is the way it handles it. So we have half the map here, which details the landscape, and then we get detailed maps of the buildings within it. I'm really having difficulty fitting these in, and I hope the rustling's not being too annoying. We have map 2, which again, half of it is laying out the city streets with different locations, and then we've got maps of the buildings. So these are the sort of defense towers on the sea chains and the different castles along it, the walls of Waterdeep. Well, we got here map 3, and again more city streets on half of it and more plans of different buildings. So Palace Stable, Dragon's Head Tavern, upper floor and main floor, the Palace Stable upper floor, and so on and so forth. Just lots of buildings within the city. Map 4 of 10. Again, more city streets with lots of buildings detailed, which you can refer back to the booklet. And then some plans for, what's this? The Spires of the Morning Temple. And Tesper Family Villa down the bottom here. Map 5. These are all very large and very pretty. Again, city streets, detailed, the Hero's Garden, Troll Tower, Trollport, the city armory there. What's that? Tezalar's Tower. I've sort of got all these places detailed. The Great Harbour and Inner Fort there. And Sea Elf Trading Port down the bottom here, detailed out. Map 7. I knew there was going to be a lot of folding in this video. More city streets, all colour-coded for the districts. I think I put that one upside down. Yes, Fish Street. Street of Smiths. On the other half, we've got more buildings. So what we've got here. Building 206, the Stonehouse Guild. Building 252, workplace of Arnagus the Shipwright. Typical warehouse. The Yawning Portal, which I'm guessing it is a tavern. Map 8. Yet more streets. With layouts of buildings. On the other half of it. So what's this one? House of the Homeless and the Merchant's Rest. Map 9. The marketplace down the bottom here. Tarsus Street, the Stabbed Sailor Alley. And then some more buildings. Floor plan scale. Ulbrunta Family Villa. Roaringhorn Family Villa, and Amcathra Family Villa at the bottom here. So we've got various people's houses. And the last map, yay! And the last part of the city, which doesn't even detail all of the city. And then we've got the North Gate. Upper and lower floors of the north gate of the city, which is there. And those are the maps, and obviously they take up a lot of bulk in this box. And they are very, very cool. And if you're running a Waterdeep campaign, which I kind of actually am at the moment, so I could perhaps use this. Finally, after 40 years. No, 30 years. Some years. Too many years. But it's only of use if you're doing something Waterdeep. Now inside the booklet, we've got using this product, Waterdeep at a glance, and it shows how the different maps lay out the city. It does appear that it lays out the full city. Timeline of Waterdeep's history, the rulership of Waterdeep, the legal code, the justice, the buildings of Waterdeep, with brief description of city's buildings, so all the keys for all those buildings which were numbered. Determine building type. So we've got random selections right up to 282 different buildings in the city. Guide to services, what the different warehouses and inns are. And then some random street scenes. Now you roll a random. You find hard currency girls. I wonder what they could be. Journeyman in the livery of a guild. And different encounters for the different areas. Now these could all be used in different towns, different cities. You could encounter two merchants haggling, or children writing graffiti on a wall, or old coots in any town. But these are laid out specifically for Waterdeep. Even it's got here where if you roll the City Guard, the Army of Waterdeep, its members are second level fighters wearing scale mail and shield. AC 5, armed with long swords, daggers, and darts laced with paralytic agent. Guard parties in Waterdeep usually have a leader, sergeant of 5th level. And it details all that for Waterdeep. Creating stats and background for scenic characters. So you can roll up random encounters. They encounter ghouls or some wild dogs. Recurrent situations, so people picking pockets and things like that. Different events which happen in Waterdeep. As you can see, there's not a lot else for other places. You can reuse it and you can rework it, but this really is just a Waterdeep booklet. There's random encounters, traveling goods and gear, wealth, and at the end we've got weaponry, random weaponry. And it's very nice for what it is, but when I bought it thinking this was going to be a city system where I'd be able to use sections of maps to make up a random town, where I thought it'd be different generic buildings that I could reuse, this was not what I expected. This should have just been called the Waterdeep Maps, or Map Set, or something like that. City System was a terrible, terrible name for it, and I should have read the back of the box to tell the truth, but I didn't. Anyway, that's that. That is the Forgotten Realms City System 1988 release, which was terribly named in my opinion. Anyway, thank you very, very much for watching. As always, please like and subscribe if you like what I am doing at all. But most of all, you look after yourselves, and I'll catch you later. Bye now.